And there you have it. What's up, Knights of Vex, and welcome to the third week of 3v3 Grand Arena. It has been a pretty rough season for us, not gonna lie. We are currently, I think, 2-4, so we need to go perfect in order to be, like, consider having a break-even season. And today's not even an easy matchup. I already checked my opponent. Not gonna be easy. We need to definitely bring our A game, but I'm excited. Just came back from a trip, working on my Conquest video all morning, so excited for that. But let's get into game. Our current skill rating in Kyber 1 is 3,846, which is not terrible. We're not in any danger of falling below into Kyber 2, but we're trying to go for top 50. That's my goal. Our opponent for today is Fury the Original, and they are representing the guild Vanguard of Dishonor, which is pretty funny. I think I faced someone from this guild before. Legacy score is not bad. Might be a newer player, but very high still. Has the new clones, has a Relic 9 disguised clone trooper. So this person is obviously hoarding or whaling. Very well. 14.3. Massive account. Over 1 million more than us. They're not going to miss anything. It's obvious with the roster that big. They are absolutely massive. New Bad Batch. Tons of Omicrons. You name it. 3 Omicron characters all around. So heavy, heavy investment. Datacrons. Can't go wrong. Everything's maxed in the previous set. Literally everything. Have every focus Datacron. Almost everything maxed on the new set. So you know what? I scratched that. This opponent is a massive Kraken whale. So if they're not, I don't know how long they hoard, but we're facing a Kraken. Absolutely facing a Kraken. Let's take a look at the map. My opponent has started attacking. They've attempted the bottom. They've one-shot my Afra and my Saw team. I tried something different this round, and I want to see if it could throw something off. I just want to show you guys. I really want to showcase this. I hope it actually gets a hold. I put my Focus Datacron and Zalbar with my Ray team, and the stats are incredible that come with it. It's a ton of critical chance, which is great for Ezra. The amount of defense and health, I just want to show you. Look how much extra health Ray gets from this Cron. Over 100k extra health from the Datacron. So I'm hoping this shuts down Leia or something. We'll have to see. But then now I have my clones up the front, so nothing, no attempts there. And then top wall, relatively the same, nothing crazy different. I think I put in gas instead of someone else. Back wall, I went a little bit heavier on offense. I put my Darth Revan Zalbar mission on defense because I'm not. After that Night Sister battle, I'm like, no, I don't feel like playing with you for a little bit. So they are on defense. And then I kept everything relatively, not bad. But let's take a look at their map. See what we have to deal with. We have a Grievous with Omicron Stap, a Queen Amidala, triple Omicron, Keller and Beck with Shock T and Jocasta Nu. The Shock T variant is a little scary, but I think we'll be fine. We have a Baylan with a triple Omicron. I have to see if Sidious can still work here. I'm at the point, if I fail one battle, I could lose the whole Grand Arena, so I have to think about what I want to do there. Then we have Trench with Count Dooku and Watt. So that's a 0 GL wall. And it looks like a 0 GL top wall. So is this 14.3 million opponent cheesing me? I don't know. They could be hiding all the fun stuff in the back. I think there's a Lord Vader Apo CX2 in the back. So we need to make sure we save enough teams for that. But we have the OP Saw. We have Rex, which you probably can use Jocasta Nu on. I've been really having success with that. Great Mothers, Dash, and a Sana team. So it seems to be the same thing over and over. There's just a ton of cheese boards with a bunch of smuggler level 6s and evasion, and then it's all about who does better on offense. So hopefully it's not like that today. Hopefully we get a pretty decent back wall. Still tough teams on the front, but we can't overshoot them. We have to try to keep it even on the even playing field. So we're going to get this Grand Arena started. Always reminding you, if you do like my content, you want to support me and see me grow, like the video, and if you're not already, subscribe. That is the best way to support me, guys, and I really appreciate it. So let's get that algorithm mounted. And with that out of the way, let's get the first round of 3v3 Week 3 started, and let's get a win, please. As Austin Powers once said, I like to live dangerously, so we're going to go ahead and do Sidious solo against Baylan and see if it still works. We need to know, you know what? Going forward in the next couple 3v3 seasons, it's good to know if it'll still work. So I'm going to try it here. Triple Omicron Baylan, Relic 9, Wordy Mercenary level 6 with protection, tenacity, health, critical chance, and a little bit of offense. So not a ton of armor pen, not a lot of crit damage. Like, they do have the defense penetration, but it's a little bit calmer with the stats. So we're going to attempt Sidious. I have the tenacity up level 3, health and protection recovery 6, and the Sidious 9 with critical chance, protection, tenacity, health, and potency. Baylan will no longer get instant defeated. We need to kill him one-on-one, so I'm trying to get rid of the sides as quickly as I can. The way we're going to lose is if we get gunned down too easily. Okay, we got... Is that a dodge? Was that lucky? Okay, so he's not going to go down, unfortunately. Oh, we're done. There you have it. Not... I don't know what I could have done differently there, honestly. But, very quick. That was quick. So, don't recommend it. I would not actively choose to do that, so... Good to know. First drop immediately. We'll just ignore that. Pretend that never happened. We're gonna go with JML. This should be pretty straightforward. Debuff damage level 3. Wordy Mercenary level 6. Cal 9. Armor pen, offense, protection, critical damage, and health. The goal, just hit them under protection. Get rid of them. So obnoxious. Let's go for Baylan. Hopefully we hit hard enough to hit him under protection. Not yet. Alright, we want JML to take a turn. That should be enough. Very good. I don't know if we're going to get the banners back onto our Revan, unfortunately. But it looks like at least one banner drop. Okay. Alright, very cool. 46. It's unfortunate. I'm never gonna... I don't like to play it safe. I do want to go for the wins, but I like to find out what will work and what doesn't. So, it was fun while it lasted, the Sidious thing, but not consistent for me. I might have to change the modding, but they hit pretty hard, but I'm happy with that win. Great Mothers are next against the Queen team. This has been working out great for me all season. Unless they get really tanky from the Datacron, I hope I can one-shot them. Triple Omicron, Queen, light side max, health protection 3. Critical damage, potency, protection, health, and tenacity. I'm running a Terminator on a special, level 3 for Dark Side, with armor pen, tenacity, tons of critical damage, which is the goal, and a little bit of health. So as long as we survive the opening play and get rid of Padawan Obi-Wan, I don't see us ever being in danger. Unless we get a crazy unlucky dodge. It's all about here. Okay, that's a problem. I don't know why we didn't get him down. This is definitely could be a loss. Yeah, like this is not over. We could easily get one shot right here. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna lose. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing's ever easy for me. Nothing ever works out for me. Why is Grand Arena like this sometimes? I just have no words for Grand Arena lately. That's 2 drops already. That's 2 drops. It's just like the counters work and they don't work. There's never any consistency. Did we not get a crit? Is he tanky? I don't know. But that's 2 drops, so this one's looking slim. Let's keep this fun going. We're going to go against Jocasta Nu now with the Shock T. Already 2 drops, so I'm not throwing in the towel, but I'm kind of just going to chill a little bit. I'm not going to get too stressed about it. It's light side max health protection 3 with lots of health, armor penetration, and protection, so pretty good. I'm running Bounty Hunters with Terminator in the beginning, health, armor pen, and tenacity. It's all about surviving. We gotta survive until Jocasta Nu does her thing. So I made a mistake last night on my stream and did the second special, which is not ideal. Okay, we're okay there. Not the best dodge. That's a fast rifle form. This has been the worst one so far. This has been, like, the worst match so far. Nothing is working. Do I even... okay. It's fine. We'll just bring in Inquisitors. Okay, Inquisitors. Gonna do Inquisitors. Pretty straightforward. Tank revive, health, tenacity, armor pen, critical damage, and offense. Let's go ahead and send it. This has been very, very interesting season. I mean, it's so straightforward. I was thinking about using Inquisitors for Queen, but that's not gonna happen now. Slim to none. We're gonna win. Definitely not. Don't see it in our favor, or in our hands. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably... Sometimes you just gotta go for the for sure wins, I guess, sometimes. I thought Bounty Hunters would have been great. I knew the Shock T variant is a little sketchy. She got to rifle form so fast. And Bosk had no time to react, so... It is what it is. We got the two-shot against the Jocasta Nu. So now we gotta deal with the other cleanups. Against the Trench team with the Dooku level 9, I'm going to be bringing in Gungans. They have good anti-separatist synergy, but still a strong Datacron. They have the health and protection recovery on a daze or stun, the Riposte 6, and the Dooku 9 with lots of tenacity and a massive amount of armor pen. So I'm doing Gungans with Tarple instead of the tank for the damage. I have the light side debuff damage level 3 with armor pen, tenacity, offense protection, critical chance, and health. Hopefully this goes on our side. The match so far has definitely not been, but... It happens. It happens. Maybe I should have waited to do that? Okay. Well, they can get revived. I forget, I think that's Boomadir that does the, Ooh, that's a death mark. Unfortunately, it's gone. I still don't think this requires much. Yeah, we're fine. Very good. Gungans are a huge counter to Separatists. Always have been, so... At least that was in our favor. That was a pretty straightforward win, so I will take that. We are going to go with Imperial Remnant here, and... It's a scary Grievous team as an Omicron. They have the buffs under special, the Separatist Riposte 6, and the Grievous 9 with lots of critical damage, tenacity, protection, and armor pen. I'm going with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon with Scout and Moff Gideon. I have the Tank Revive, just in case things go south, with critical chance, critical damage, and some health. It's hard on who I have to focus here. Do I target B2? Okay, because now we don't have to worry about the buff removal. We do have to worry about staff though. There's the evasion coming in. This actually wasn't that hard. Scout hits really hard with a good Datacron, not gonna lie. We hit really hard. That's awesome. 57 banners against a seriously scary team like Grievous. Makes Dark Trooper Moff Gideon extremely valuable against that, so that is a awesome win. So I don't want to use Bane just in case there's anything in the back. Like I said earlier, our chances of winning are very slim to none. So we're going to try some Traya here. I have the Dark Side debuff damage level 3 with the Turn Meter and Health and Protection recovery for stunned. Not going to really matter. Critical damage, critical chance, protection, and tenacity. I just have to line up that insta-kill onto Queen when I can. Not always a guarantee. And their Padawan Obi-Wan is very, very strong modded. Lots of offense, so... I mean, that's nice. We already got that off, but it's not going to matter because we cannot annihilate Decoy does nothing. That's a cooldown increase, unfortunately. And they have a lot of buffs. So let's see if Padawan Obi-Wan's going to one-shot us, because he very well could. Alright, no, not as many buffs. We just got to take some turns. Okay. That's pretty good timing. Okay. Sometimes you just got to start with the basics, I guess. Well, it's not over yet. The attacks out of turn should be hurting them. Rather put that on him. Sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. This worked out great for me this time. Night Sisters have been working out great for me all season. Didn't work out for me today. So there's no consistency with these battles. I don't know if we got unlucky. I have to review the tape. I have not reviewed it yet to see if we didn't get a crit, if they dodged, if something they're too tanky. I need to take a look, but I believe that is the bottom wall. Let's see if we're getting uber cheesed or if my opponent set some strong things in the back. So we have a back wall, and like I thought, there's going to be some strong stuff, which I actually enjoy. 3 GLs, that's it. So it's Lord Vader, which is fine. We have a Rey, and we have an Ahsoka with Ezra. So I'm happy I saved my Bane. Saving Bane was a good call. We are probably going to do unaligned Force Users against the Lord Vader. We're going to do Leia against the Rey, I think, and then Sith Eternal Bane against the Ahsoka. So not getting cheesed. It's pretty fair. They went pretty hard on the front wall and not in the back. Just to show you what they're doing, they one-shot everything. So it's looking pretty good for them. Unless they get stuck on my Rey Ezra, I don't see them having any trouble on my defense. Maybe fleets, I don't know. But we'll keep this going, try to have some fun, and see if we can have a successful attempt against Lord Vader on my main account. First time dealing with this team on my main account. I actually streamed this battle last night and was successful. And I'm bringing out my so-called name for this team, Vegito, which is a combination of a Star Killer and a Malgus to create a super unaligned Force User team. I call it Vegito. But they have a All-Relic 9 Darkside Clone team with an Omicron. That's a lot of armor penetration. Let's see if we even survive. 344% armor pen. A little bit of health. That's dangerous. I unfortunately don't have a Terminator on a Special Cron with a lot of armor pen. So the buffs on a basic are going to have to do here. The Order 66 are going to shut down the buffs, so it's kind of null and void. But this is my highest armor pen cron that I have on this account. With a little bit of health and tenacity. If this doesn't work, we're probably stuck, I think. Well, they're the buffs. That's nice. And the buffs are gone. And they're gone. This got really dicey for me on my ult. And I don't have the second Omicron on Star Killer's first special to do the cleanse. So it's a little sketchy. I'm going to do this to get some more of our passive. But this is by no means easy. I need to get to 20 stacks first of our unique ability. Okay, there's the heal. Like, I'm telling you, this gets dicey. But you have to just target Vader. Okay, that's the 20. So now we get the reset. Make it rain. We're not there yet. Disarm on Star Killer is not great. I don't know. I do not know. We screwed? We should get unleashed after this. Come on, make it rain. This should be a kill and an assist. No assist. No kill. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. I see you. Look at that. This is a phenomenal counter for this team. Full banners against one of the strongest, probably the strongest team in Grand Arena right now. That is amazing. Looks like I don't need to apply the second Omicron on Starkiller. That's going to be great going forward. That was actually easier on this account than it was on my main. Starkiller got disarmed, but our armor pen really came in clutch for us, and I recommend if you're going to try this team, use your highest armor pen Datacron. It worked great. Rey is next. We're bringing in Leia. I think it's pretty comfortable here. Triple Omicron Ben. They have the health and protection recovery on a staze or a stun. The Wordy Smuggler 6. And then the Nest 9 with health, critical chance, offense, and tenacity. Going just the GL Leia squad with the max health and protection 3. The bonus turn 6. Critical chance, protection, and potency. I just need to be smart with the one shot. I think Nest will get one shot off the opening of Drogon. We'll have to see. I like doing a stun here. Let's go for Rey. She puts it on Ben. This should be a one-shot. Very good. Probably going to go for R2. Gets him low, but not enough to kill. Yep. Do this. Didn't get crit there. Not the goal that I was going for. Maybe we get the one shot on Ben in a second. Go here, one shot. Not the best banners. 56. You know what? We'll take it. Better than a 54 or whatever it was going to be. This might be the thing going forward. If your opponent has Lord Vader Apo CX2, you're going to have to do the Starkiller team with Malgus and then save your Leia for Rey. That might be the go-to. Sith Eternal Bane for Ahsoka is next. It's a triple Omicron Ezra. They have the light side max health protection 3 with lots of health and critical damage. It's a very good Datacron. Sith Eternal Bane. I have the tenacity up 3. Doesn't matter. With lots of tenacity, armor pen, critical damage, and a little bit of health. They'll get to ultimate fairly quickly. I think I'll just start with this. I don't know if it's the right move, but it's going to miss anyway. I'm going to link Ezra and Ahsoka. Keep passing some Deceived. Look, she's in ultimate already. That's the good thing about Hoyang, is that really fast ult. I'm going to stall it out a little bit. I want her to remove her protection. I think she's getting closer to her losing it. Let's go siphon off of Ezra. Okay, I think now we should be good. Let's do it. We're not able to instant defeat them, but at least their protection is low. I might have to hold off on that because of that. They at least want to get a big hit. Okay. Getting close. There we go. Just do that for now. Doesn't really matter. Go ahead and siphon some health. No crit. And we'll just go from here. So yeah, while this is on auto, just a little side talk. Everyone has bad seasons. This is probably one of the worst seasons we've had in probably like a year or something like that. But it evens out because I had a really good last season going 7-2. So I really can't complain. I really can't complain or get discouraged about it. We're facing really tough opponents. So, yeah. I always like going for the win. Always. But if it's not in the cards, it is what it is. So you can't beat yourself up on it. But that's a really good win. 58 banners is nice. It's the reason why I wanted to save Bane. Is because just in case there's an Ahsoka with Ezra in the back. And I predicted it correct. So, cool. I am not making this mistake again. I'm using Boba Fett against Saw, okay? This is the first time I'm doing it first try. I'm not messing this up. Insanely broken team. 4 Omicrons. Lightside max health protection 3. The insane max health damage level 6. With the Saw 9 with lots of critical damage, tenacity, potency, and critical chance. I'm doing Boba Fett, Sign of Django with Fennec, the rule of 2 for the bounty hunters. I have it fully maxed. I have not done this first time off the bat. I only did it off a cleanup. So I think I just have to go for Saw, right? Our attacks can't be evaded. I mean, that's a huge hit. More counters? Okay. This is supposed to be a win, right? This is supposed to be a win? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Someone tell me. Am I going for the wrong person? Okay, that's nice. I was told, run basics. Basics aren't killing him. That's a bounty hunter's resolve. Okay. Are you supposed to lose Fennec every time? Is that normal? I just don't know how this battle goes. I don't know if I played it wrong. Are you supposed to go for Saw first? I don't know. Worked out for me. A little dicey, but okay. No one can get on my back for not trying it first try, though. Been a huge fan of this team lately. Actually, way better than I thought it was on offense. I actually have a lot of fun using them. A couple times I've tried this. It's been a 53 and a 55. I'm trying to go for a full banner win here. See if it's any better. It's the double Rex clones. They have the max health of protection 3. The Rebel Fighter max health damage level 6. Sorry. And the light side max health of protection 3. I don't know if I missaid that. But anyway. High armor pen, critical damage, and potency. I'm going with the Terminator in the beginning. Critical chance, protection, armor pen, offense, and health. As long as Rex doesn't Rexalate any of our team, we're going to be fine. No crit is nice because we don't trigger the turn meter. This will trigger turn meter, but this will almost guarantee a rifle form, which is the goal. So that's the max health damage. I wonder if I should go for Captain Rex first. We didn't get it. We didn't get it by 1 turn. Oh, man. At least we're getting some big crits early. Yeah, get into your rifle form. Screw this. Just go by. Okay. Can I stall this for some banners? Why is that doing so much? Stop applying debuffs. This should be some banner recovery. You just need to chill. Look at that, 56. We're getting better with it. We unfortunately didn't get to the form immediately like I wanted. But hey, Double Rex clones are a kind of annoying team. A lot of the banner wins against them are not the best, and it requires an expensive counter, so I'm liking using them for the clones. Against Great Mothers, I might as well use Kenobi. I have him available, so why not? They have an Omicron on Morgan. They have the Dark Side Terminator on a special with protection, critical chance, high tenacity, and lots of critical damage. I am using a regular Kenobi squad with the Light Side Max Health Protection 3. Lots of health, critical chance, protection, a little bit of potency. Nothing crazy in terms of stats. Hopefully they don't put the Doomed on Morgan. They do. Of course they do. Oh, whatever. Let's just get to ultimate fast and try to just get rid of her. We might lose General Kenobi. They get Frenzy now. Almost wasted it. I'm just going to target myself to build more ultimate charge. Can I afford to hold off? I don't think I need to. It was the right call. Okay. Maybe we survive with everyone alive. Let's just go for a big hit. Okay, that was nice. I remember when this matchup was like the worst and you could possibly lose it. Simple enough. They got the RNG with putting the Doomed onto Morgan, so we couldn't get rid of Great Mothers right away, but we'll take that straightforward win. Next annoying team is Sana, Han, and Chewie. They have the Terminator in the beginning with the Smuggler level 6, the Sana level 9, Tenacity, lots of armor penetration, and offense. I'm going with a Jabba, Leia, and Skiffguard Lando variation. I have Chrysanthemum on defense, so I'm going with the Light Side debuff damage level 3, which is really good for Leia. The Wordy Smuggler 6 with offense, protection, tenacity, critical damage, and health. As long as Leia doesn't get killed off immediately in the beginning, I think I'll be fine. Let's go for a basic because can't be evaded, and that gives us debuffs. So we can attack him because of the thermal, so we're going to keep that going. Keep going for those basics. Put her under stealth. Now, they're going to have a hard time hitting him unless it's Han. Han's basics can't be evaded. Or they have the target lock. Disregard. Is that countered? I'm trying to get some of the banners back, so I'm stalling it. More basics. Simple enough. 57, very nice. That's very good. We have a couple more teams left. Need to be a little bit cautious with the smuggler ones. Kind of hoping we have the ship advantage. I put a stronger fleet defense. That might be our only chance of winning. So that's just like a mid-match update. If we're going to win, it's probably going to be fleets because I think my opponent's just wiping through my board. So let's try to go through these next couple battles very cleanly and try to see if we can pull this off. Time to use Baylan, and we're going to choose the Gungans as our victims. It's a Omicron sorry, I always do that. Tuskens, not Gungans, Tuskens. Darkside Terminator on a special with protection, offense, health, critical chance, and tenacity. I'm running the Wordy Mercenary 6 with health, critical chance, offense, protection, and my own tenacity. Not a lot of damage on these Datacrons. I did not get the best stats with them. It's a nice stun. Let's just go for a big hit. Very nice. Almost. That's a lot of dots. That should be a cleanse, right? And that should be a full banner win. Very nice. 57. I was getting to a point where I didn't have a lot of good Tusken counters available. So Baylan was my best bet for them, and it ended up being a full banner win. So very nice. For the Dash team, I'm choosing my Sith because I have a good Kron to prevent the revives. But they have a Omicron Dash with a light side Terminator in the beginning, level 3. Wordy Smuggler Evasion 6. That's all these freaking teams have. And then the Dash 9 with Tenacity, Armor Pen, Offense, and Protection. I'm going with Malgus, Malik, and Bastila. So the two Baldies and the Hottie. Darkside buffs on a special. The Anti-Sith, the Revive 6. With Protection, Critical Chance, Potency, Tenacity, and Health. We just gotta make sure we're able to land some debuffs. That's pretty much the critical thing. So I'm not gonna waste this. I'm just gonna basic. They have Tenacity up. It does nothing. Can't even hit them. Fortunately, we're going to be stuck there. That's a fear. Let's go for a big hit. Very nice. Let's just go for a basic. The doubt is great. That taunt is sticking. There we go. No revive. Let's just get rid of you because you're really annoying. You must be jacked up with health mods. You... The reason I was stalling is so we can get some banners back, and you had to go for her. I'm trying to stall this, by the way. I'm trying. Okay. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a 56. Is what it is. I went for the 57 because why not? That's what we try to go for. We try to go for the full banner win. So 56 was the best we could have done there. So we might have one more team left. I think we have one more team left, and then we're going to check out ships and see if this is even possible. Just for fun purposes, I feel like using Maul on offense. I took him off of defense just so I could utilize him. So I'm going to try it against the Zori Finn team. It's a Omicron Zori with a Terminator in the beginning, not an evasion level 6. Critical chance, offense, tenacity, critical damage, and armor pen. I'm going with Maul, Saxon, and Super Commando. They look awesome, by the way. Dark side buff and a basic, tenacity, offense, critical chance, critical damage, and armor pen. They're going to go first. They have the Terminator advantage. I need to just be a little cautious of that. Maybe this was a mistake. We'll see. I mean, that's nice. Okay, I need you to calm down. No. Frenzy. Good. Frenzy good. No! I can't even have fun. Like, why? That team has such a high win rate on Swoga. Like, why? Whatever. You can't have fun. Like, you can't try fun things. You're just gonna throw it. Ugh. Okay. Well, Bo-Katan it is. Like, you have to just do what works. You can't even, like, it's just so frustrating. You can't try things, and you just lose. It's like, ugh. It's not like we're gonna win anyway, but, like, that's Grand Arena. Kyber 1 is you can't, like, you have to do what works. There's no playing around. There's no testing. You drop a battle. You drop a single battle, you're more than likely going to lose the Grand Arena. That's Kyber 1 lately. But let's finish the character battles. They have the light side. I have the light side Terminator in the beginning. Offense, critical damage, and armor pen. Let's just end this. That had such a high win rate. I really think they need to expand the board. I really, like, it just, something's got to change. Really. There's not a lot of teams to place, and it's just like, you can't afford to try different things without losing. It just sucks, but... Okay, character battle's done. I got a little tilted at the end, but I will move past it. We're going to get to the ships, and we'll do the review. We'll talk about it. So, ships. We got cheese with ships, so it is what it is. There's not even an Executor on defense. It's Negotiator, Raddus, and Executrix. So, and there's a single reinforcement. So I don't know if that's Bomber or something else. I have no idea. Maybe Interceptor. But it is what it is. This is more than likely a loss. More than likely a loss. So let's go. Approach ships as if we do have a chance of winning. Just to show you my fleet, they have triple meta fleet on offense. They're going to get through it. I don't see them losing. They're going to do Leviathan here, Executor here probably, and then Profundity there. I'm assuming if they try Profundity here, it's going to lose. I highly think we're going to lose the Grand Arena. But let's approach this like we have a chance, and Hopefully we can pull it off. So we're gonna do Profundity against Negotiator Underman. This works out great for me. My opponent bringing triple meta fleet on offense is interesting. I'm so curious how they're gonna go about the plan. I think they're gonna be fine. I mean, they have every meta fleet on offense. They're not gonna lose. So. Do this. Alright, at least this is going our way. Rather do this for now. There we go. Now I go here. Get tenacity up because they're going to have the mass swarm, I believe. Yep, now we can't get dazed. Go here. Looks like they are going to outspeed our ultimate. So, we're going to go here. Pop ult, very good, and now this should be a 77 banner win. Get some, probably could have done the middle ability there. Kind of overkill now, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I love Profundity versus Negotiator. It's very simple. I haven't seen a Negotiator on defense in a very long time, so kind of a freebie. We have 2 more fleets. That's a 77. Let's try to keep those high banner ones going and see how we would have done. Negotiator against Executrix. So it's been a while since I've done this. Gonna try and underman with Plo, see how it goes. Hopefully this is pretty simple. They have 1 reinforcement. It might be Interceptor or maybe Bomber. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and check it out. We have a Relic 9 Negotiator. I don't know how this affects the speed. We don't want to give them too much turn meter. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go... Hopefully it's not a dodge. Okay. All in on Scythe. Yeah. Let's go under Stealth to get some extra banners. AoE. Oh yeah, this doesn't require much brain power. Yeah, I didn't even need Plo. 75? Yeah, didn't even need Plo. That's how insane Negotiator is with a high relic team. Probably could have gotten a higher banner without a reinforcement, but you know what? We'll take it at this point. And that leaves the last fleet. It's going to be Raddus, and we're going to try this cool little trick with Executrix where you don't have to start with all 3. This guarantees that you can get the reinforcement on the second turn or the first turn, so let's go ahead and do this. I don't know how good the banners are with it, but it's kind of fun. And then we'll wait for my opponent to finish the attacks, and we'll talk about it. That is some crazy damage. Okay. And we almost just lost the ship, like, right off the bat, which is not okay. Probably gonna lose Scythe, right? No? Okay. That's nice. I was gonna say, this should be pretty straightforward. Cool. This should be a high banner win. Yeah, like this should be a 75 at least, right? Yeah, 75. Very cool. Scythe got a little dangerously low, but you can't ask for a better fleet performance. The character battles did it. To be honest, the character battles did it. We experimented with Sidious against the fixed Baylan. Didn't work. We tried Great Mothers against Queen. I have to review and see what went wrong. Maul didn't work out for us either. I forgot what the other drop was. I think we had 4 drops, so... Not our season. We're having a really poor season, so... I'm going to try to keep my head up. Try to have fun. We had some good discoveries this Grand Arena, so that's the plus, but... Let's wait for my opponent to finish attacking. More than likely a massive, huge loss for us, but we'll see. We'll stay tuned. Review time. My opponent just finished attacking, and... As easily predicted, this is obviously how it was going to be. 2047, which is not the craziest score. Just to show you where it went wrong for my opponent, they had a single drop. SOKR Bane did it for us. Very nice. Or SOKR Darkside Ray did it for us. So I don't know where they failed with it, but they one-shot everything else. They one-shot everything else. So to talk about my performance, the highlights, the overall review, and just to go over it. Maybe I gotta stop doing the risky plays going forward. I think I have to just, if I need to get out of this losing streak, I need to just do what I know works. And what works very well are JML, Inquisitors. Here, I'm not gonna really take... That was just, I don't know what happened. I would have normally done Great Mothers here easily. I have not won Bounty Hunters versus the Shock T variant yet. I'm 0 for 2. I lost it on my alt account, and now I've lost it on my main. So I will not be trying Bounty Hunters against Beck, Shock T, and Jocasta. Absolutely not. I'll be doing Inquisitors against that team. For Baylan, if I see a Baylan on defense, I'm sticking to JML. If it's a Queen team, I gotta take a look at some of the stats, I guess. I'm gonna review it. I haven't reviewed it yet. I need to know what went wrong here. Everything else was great. In the back, against the Zori team, I had Bo-Katan Mandalore. I had that option. That would have been a 54 banner win. I just wanted to try Maul, see the use out of it. The 25% turn meter in the beginning is very big for that team, so it's really crucial. So I wouldn't count that as like okay, that's a whatever drop. But the highlight for me is I now have a go-to counter for Lord Vader, Apo, and CX2. That super team, the Vegito team of Malgus and Starkiller, is amazing. It's actually really fun, and they hit extremely hard. So if you guys are going to try to run that going forward, definitely recommend the Armor Pen. So that's pretty much it. In terms of the other matches, pretty straightforward. I'm having a lot of fun with Jocasta Nu here. The Saw wasn't as fast. We were able to outspeed, but just an overview for this season. I think the biggest problem for me this season is I'm trying things that are not the go-to counters. I'm trying to do some B, C counters that just don't go your way. And in this certain rank in Kyber 1, you cannot afford one drop. One drop is almost a guaranteed loss. 2 and 3 is you're done. If you drop more than 2 or 3 times on a Grand Arena opponent in Kyber 1, it's more than likely an L. The map is not big enough. There's just not enough in there. So I think for the next 2 matches, I'm going to have to just stick to what works and what I'm comfortable with, because I don't want to have a 3 and 5 season or whatever it is. I don't want to have that. So we're going to stick to cleaner stuff next time. Not our greatest season, but I'm not going to get discouraged. I hope you guys still enjoy the content, even though we're not doing as well. If you do enjoy it, leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.